Hello and welcome to the Stubzcast. Finally, we have Warstu on the show today. The Stubzcast going forward will be I'll be covering a wide variety of content creators. Wide variety of content creators. What's going on there? You got your headset?
Yeah, that's me doing that. Wait there. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know where that's coming from. I've only got the one instance up. Wait, I got it.
Hello and welcome to the Stubzcast. Sorry about that mistake there. It's all good though. Basically, the Stubzcast going forward will be covering content creators from all variety of fields, anywhere from gaming to technology. Anyone who wants to come on the show, it's all about content creation field. It's not as much gaming, but obviously we will have gaming creators on. But I want to branch the podcast out to more fields. So that's just explain the Stubzcast. I've obviously got a new show called the Community Spotlight, where I'll be spotlighting different community members talking about gaming, etc., stuff like that. And also got midweek game on Wednesdays, which is obviously gaming based. So they've got 3 shows. So just explaining them all going forward. If you haven't checked out a gaming website, it's a good independent website, unlike your mainstream media website. It's called www.bg4ghub.com. Bookmark it, you won't regret it. It's a really good show. Anyway, this week I have the YouTuber Warstu from the UK on with us. How are you doing, Warstu?
Yeah, I'm all good. How are you, Stubbs?
I'm okay, cheers. It's been a long time in the making, this has.
Yep, we must have hit 100. Oh wait, we haven't hit 100,000 yet. So.
Was it
doing it a bit early?
97,000 then, haven't you?
Yeah, we're doing this a bit early. It's meant to be when I hit 100, but we're doing it a bit early.
Yeah, well, it's good to get you on. Welcome, Pong Soul. Just give a couple of people a shout out in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, Sean Su. Welcome, Mashuko. And welcome, Shisno Elite. Welcome, VJ. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, we'll get on to today's podcast. Do you want to tell people what kind of content you provide on YouTube and Instagram?
Yeah, can do. So originally, not many people know this because I've got rid of these videos. Because originally my channel was actually a gym channel. Originally, I used to record myself working out in the gym. I used to try to emulate people like Matt Ogus and Christian Guzman and like the original kind of fitness gym people. But I decided that wasn't really going anywhere. So due to influences, it got changed. And then we started doing Flash and Arrow and Supergirl and DC-based content. And that's essentially how we got to where we are today. Then after that, I kind of diversed again and we started doing like Justice League, the Flash movie, like all DC based movies. And then we kind of differentiated again. And then we went on a massive Avengers Endgame kind of Marvel hype for a while. And now it's kind of an accumulation of all kind of pop culture stuff. Like we do like gaming and stuff as well, but we're not a gaming channel. It's mainly like pop culture-esque, if that makes any more sense. But I get associated as being a DC or Marvel channel, which I don't like, because I like to do everything, so to speak, in a certain kind of way, if that makes sense. So that's kind of about how we got here now.
Yeah, I mean, when you first started, what were your, how can I put it? And how long have you been doing it? And when you first started, what were your inspirations, and why did you want, I know you've mentioned some, but why did you want to try it for yourself?
I don't know. I just seen people doing it. Like the fitness stuff did all right. Like based on like the Mr. Olympia, I used to do predictions and Mr. Olympia videos, and then videos used to bang. They used to get, I don't know, somewhere like up to 20, 30, 40,000 views. So some of the fitness videos did okay. I don't really know why. I just wanted to do it, kind of thing. There wasn't, I don't know, just did. And I was kind of influenced to kind of do the kind of stuff I was watching on TV and in the movies. So that made a lot more sense to me. And obviously it kind of worked out better, because obviously I've been doing it full time now for just over 2 years. I think maybe a bit longer.
Yeah, no, that's good to hear. That it's obviously you've got to start somewhere, and it's obviously worked out for you in the long run. It has.
Yeah.
It has. Welcome, Graphic God. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, Judzilla, and welcome Life of EML. I reckon
he's my homie. He's one of my boys.
I might be one of your fans. I reckon.
No, he's one of my boys.
Who else we got in here? There's a few others that came in actually, because this wasn't actually planned. This was actually, I asked you today, and you agreed to come on. It was a short minute.
For sure.
Definitely. Who else we got? Where's I'm just trying to think. I've lost him now. Where is he? King. Where is he? Sorry about this. Where is he? Can't find him.
Yeah, Lee Murray King.
There we go. I can't find him. Lee Murray King, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And the last one I've got to give a mention to is, where's he gone? Okay, stuff keeps disappearing on Malasoku. Oh, I might be saying that name wrong now. Tell me if I'm butchering it. Sorry about that. Malasoku. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming on today.
No worries.
But yes, just get back into it. So, what year did you actually start then? Do you know? Because your account says 2006, but is that when you actually started?
No, it's a hard one, because I say like I didn't start until I was doing it properly as a full-time like job, if you want to call it that. So around properly, I'd say around the Flash season 2 is when I started it. So yeah, that could have been 2000. I don't know. I just say 2 years. I just class it as I've been doing it full time. But I guess like if you were to go back, the easiest way would be to go back on my YouTube videos and see. I don't actually know. Maybe 3 years.
You know, no, that's
I can't really remember.
No, that's interesting. That is, obviously, you make a lot of content daily, and you got quite a lot of viewers. As in, what you get, you got a lot of fans. And do you create? How can I say this? Right, when you started, this is a question. You know, when you started making money, what's the difference between making money and when you first started? Because when you were starting out,
do you mean making money or making money?
Making a living.
So you don't mean making like pocket money. You mean making like profit money.
When you started out, you made content you wanted to make, but now do you make content that you know is going to get the views and the watch time, as opposed to before when you weren't too fussed because it wasn't how you made a living? Has it changed the way you make content?
No, it hasn't. I still it's like I say to anyone trying to do YouTube, like people try too hard. Like originally, back when I started on the Flash Season 2 stuff, I was literally just sitting down on the couch, recording myself on an iPhone. And like, I mean, if you look on my channel, I think it's like the 4th or 5th video. It was a video saying Eddie Thorne is Zoom. And it got like 8,000 views like 4 years ago or something like that. And that was one of the biggest videos ever. And that was random. I used to just do all the videos just sitting on a couch. So yeah, the content, it's changed how I make it slightly, but essentially you're asking, do I chase the views more than chase the content I want to make? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, as well. Plus the fact that, I should know, said in the chat, do you enjoy it as much as when you didn't make a living out of it?
If I didn't enjoy doing it, I'd stop doing it completely. And that's even though I do it for a job, if I hated doing it, I would stop doing it altogether. I guess it's a combination. Every YouTuber would not admit to this, but every YouTuber chases the views. I do not care what they say, and every single YouTuber would do content based around what they think is gonna bang. They will never admit to it, because I know a lot of big YouTubers behind the scenes. They would never say shit publicly, but I know every YouTuber tries to clickbait every video, regardless of what they say publicly.
I would agree with that, because at the end of the day, when you're making, you've got to try and get the highest view. When you're in that field, especially when you're making money, you've got to try and get the highest up the search results. And you know, it's obvious. Do you want to give Graphic God a shout out, Warstu? He's a bit of a fan of you. You always go-to guy.
Really, I didn't know.
That's what he put in the chat. They're watching all your videos.
Really,
he's the man that made my my great avatar. He is.
Yeah. I've checked his page out. Yeah, Graphic God does some pretty cool stuff. I never knew that. So yeah, thanks for the love, Graphic God.
Yeah, end of the day, yes. Now, kit wise, I had to ask this question because a lot of people won't believe the kit you use. Well, because I do.
I've got a pretty sick PC, but what do you mean by kit?
So basically,
you mean software, don't you?
What's your setup? Do you use to make your videos? And has it changed from when you started to where you are now?
No, well, yeah, kind of. So I was using iMovie on the iPhone, but now I use software, and I've got the paid version, which is like £20 a year. I use VSDC to edit the videos, because they're just basic overlays with video clips, but you got to fight copyright claims on YouTube. But then I actually pay more for editing software for pictures. I use Adobe Photoshop 2019 because I don't like 2020. So that's predominantly what I use, and then sometimes I use like GIMP and stuff. So yeah, the most simple programs ever.
Well, no, that's good to hear. What microphone do you have?
I am upgrading the microphone very soon to a Shure. It's a Rode NTS. I'm having a lot of problems at the moment with clipping on my own audio. You probably can't hear it on here, but yeah, I'm having a lot of problems.
You are botting slightly. You are.
Yeah.
Slow. Yeah, speak now.
Yeah, I'm having some problems with clipping.
Yeah.
But that's more to do with the volume of how I speak, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, it sounds like a pretty good. Do you obviously your videos, do you do heavy editing with regards to with your videos? If people don't know, I'm just saying.
No, maybe like an hour on edit, if that. I mean, that would be a really long one for me. I mean, I have done edits before that's taken like 4 or 5 hours, but generally I spend longer on a thumbnail than I would on an actual editing the video, because it's just a voiceover channel with overlays, so there's no real need for me to edit properly. I can edit properly, but generally I don't need to.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair enough. That is, yeah.
No, people aren't expecting me to say this. They're expecting me to say, yeah, I spend 5 hours editing every video. No, there's a lot of YouTubers out there who will lie and make out they spend 12 to 15 hours editing a video. And that is like, it's ridiculous. I know a lot of people that make out they spend like so long editing videos, and it's like you don't. Not unless you're like, you know, a vlogger and you got to chop down like 20 hours of footage down to like 10 minutes. Like for channels like mine and gaming channels and stuff, yeah, the longest part about a gaming channel will be rendering in 4K, like, or like, you know, chopping clips. But I don't really think many channels would specifically have to spend longer than 4 or 5 hours in a video, unless they're taking their time. But that's just what I know from like talking to big, like much, like we're talking like 1 million+ subscriber channels. So I speak to a lot of them, and none of them really spend over like 2-3 hours editing realistically.
Yeah, no, that's that's good to hear. I mean, yeah, there are obviously there are creators. Obviously, I think that's more to that maybe to hype their videos up. That is, Graphic God.
Well, you got to like 10 hours to edit one video, and that's not including like uploading and making a thumbnail. It's just a bit over the top, unless you're an editor for a huge channel and you're chopping down a lot of footage. It's just a lie, because I know how long it takes these people to edit videos, because I used to speak to a lot of YouTubers.
Oh no, definitely, I definitely believe, because you're in that world. I'm not in that world. I've got a little channel. I make like podcasts. That's all I do. You would know you're on that upper level. So I think it's more to hype videos up. It's amazing. You know what I mean? Or, you know, that may be the reason. I don't know. Graphic God, I'll give you a DM. I will. I've just recently got StreamYard Essentials. It was $10 a month, so I can have overlays and backgrounds and all that. And I've not quite worked it all out yet, so I'll have to give you a DM. You might know what to do. I might. So I'm just working it out. Thanks for that. Jamie Richardson's welcome. Now, obviously, you're in a game where your majority of your content is TV series or movie based.
Kind of, yeah. I guess I agree with that in a way.
Now, there's obviously been some chat in the live chat. It's a big conversation on YouTube.
Oh, what is it?
Do you struggle with copyright strikes and copyright claims for companies?
No,
you don't.
Sometimes it depends what you're actually asking me, because there's a big transparency issue where a lot of people would think like a copyright claim is a copyright strike. Now, yes, there are certain companies who I have there's a big, you know, Hollywood studio who I have a partnership with, and still they copyright claim my videos. So
really, that's strange. That is. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I could name drop if you really want to know, like Warner Bros.
Down to you. Nice.
Yeah, Warner Brothers for some reason tried to claim my video. So yes, but it's to do with the YouTube fair use policy, which basically says if you're doing a commentary or teaching, or, you know, for certain purposes, you can literally upload any clip legally. And if you took the copyright claim to them, 99% of the time they release it. It's just frustrating because on YouTube, how it works, right, is people think YouTubers are actually greedy, which, don't get me wrong, some are. But when a video gets restricted and when a video is not monetized properly, what happens is the reach of the video and the video views will go down. So if a video is not monetized properly, you potentially lose in a lot of traffic, because they're not going to push a video that's not monetized properly. So when a video gets demonetized, everyone thinks it's a YouTuber bitching about money. I mean, predominantly it is, but it's also the visibility of the video goes down when it's on limited ads, because they don't push a video with no ads on. But that's pretty much, I notice if a video gets demonetized, the views drop instantly, and then when it gets monetized again, the views kind of will average out. But realistically, if it happens to me, I just kind of delete the video, re-upload it, and sort the claim out. And realistically, I won't fight a copyright claim. I'll just delete the video, re-upload it, and and take the clip out, because it's just so much effort. But no, I don't really struggle with copyright claims.
So basically, it sounds like you do okay, apart from Warner Bros, and they usually win it.
No, Disney actually.
I suppose. Sorry to put in there. So basically, unless you uploaded full trailer with no talking in it, and just basically upload a trailer with, you know what I mean, and then leave it,
you can actually upload trailers. Some Disney's actually better than WB when it comes to trailers. Yeah, but the video, like the funny thing is, video games, right? Video game companies do not flag anything. Majority of them, most video game
music. it's the music that gets them. Gaming
Yeah,
YouTubers.
You're never going to win a music claim, like never.
No, you don't. Most gaming YouTubers just put some royalty-free music over it now. It's not worth the hassle.
No, it's not.
But no, Disney is easy to deal with when it comes to copyright claims, etc. Then
So at the height of the channel back in 2018, when I was making serious
was this
buck.
when I think I was watching your channel then? Was this the build-up to the Avengers Endgame?
Yeah, and Infinity
where
War.
every video you done, don't matter what you said about it, the views would blow up. Is it?
Yeah, I was banging like 100k views of 100,000 views a video easily.
Incredible.
But Disney didn't really copyright claim anything. The odd time they did, but it was more AMG music. So yeah, it's always a music thing. But like some companies like WB, even if you mute the music, they still claim the video. Even though I know I win the counterclaim, it's just it takes up to 2 days for them to release the video. Then the video's dead, and it's like, I mean, yeah, you just lose traffic and you lose visibility is the most important thing on YouTube. They're not going to push a video from a Google partner if the video is unmonetized, unless you've unmonetized it yourself. Yeah, it's just, I mean, copyright claims are fine. I generally don't get any, but sometimes I do. And yeah, like the PlayStation thing, like the PlayStation event, I got like 15 copyright claims from music from literally every trailer. The same with the Xbox thing. Yeah, music, every company. It wasn't actually.
Did you just delete the video?
No, I just let them claim it, but it didn't really make much money anyway. Because it was just still up because the video did. I don't think what did it? It did like, I don't know, 15,000 views, which is like pretty bad, but for a gaming video for me, that's decent. So I just left it up and let them have the money, because the thing is, when they claim the money, right, this copyright claim came in a week ago. They only get the money when they make the new claim. So every money you've made up to the point of that claim, you keep the money. They will just make money from now on.
Okay. I understand now.
No, a lot of like, yeah. So when they copyright claim a video, when it go before you upload it, then they get the money instantly. So it's better if they claim a video like 3 weeks after it's uploaded, because then it doesn't really matter because the video is already peaked, unless it's like evergreen content or something. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good informative answer. That is. Welcome, Indie Gamer. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Yeah, sup, Indie Gamer. I'm hoping to get Aura on the Switch when it comes out this month, but I want the cartridge.
You love your cartridges, you do.
Yeah.
Jamie Richardson. Twitch got that hammer hard. Well, the thing with music is it's not actually Twitch's fault. I think it's the DMCA. The music industry is going hard after companies. And if
it's nothing to do with Twitch. Twitch can't block it.
If they don't comply, they can literally near on shut them down. So it's the same with YouTube. If they don't comply, they've got. I think they've got a lot of power, and they could literally end them. So if they don't comply, they get a massive fine themselves, and they don't want to pay that for you. So they just go over the top. They do. And every site will be hit. Even the little streaming site, every site will be hit soon by even the smaller platforms. In the end, they will all be hit. It's simple. The law is the law, and sadly, there's nothing you can do about it. Right? Is that correct, Stu?
Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome, Invader Gaming. Thanks for stopping by.
Sup, Invader Gaming.
So, obviously, you make DC and Marvel. What's your favorite content to make?
Whatever makes the most money.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. No, I'm being sarcastic.
So
at the moment,
gaming videos, or DC or Marvel based, or because you even do any kind of movies too as well, don't you? It's not all. Yeah. It's a mishmash of stuff as well.
I hate to say it. At the moment, I really like making Zack Snyder Justice League videos. Like,
well, that's a really interesting story, because you're one of the people that I believe a few years ago started off the Zack Snyder campaign to get the.
No, I can't take credit. I can't take credit.
Person, one of the people.
I'm one of the bigger YouTubers pushing it from back then, I guess.
Didn't you get called cult leaders by Forbes? All people online.
No, I self-proclaim myself as the leader.
Yeah.
No, Forbes didn't call me anything. Where did you read that?
I read an article about Forbes a fair few years ago. It wasn't you specifically. It was people claiming that Zack Snyder cut of the Justice League movie existed. And they were saying anyone who believed this was part of a cult.
Oh, yeah.
And they were slagging them off, basically. Making them out to be nutcases.
Now AT&T's giving them $70 million to finish it off, but they're cult leaders, aren't they?
They won't retract it though and say, "Oh, we were wrong all them years ago."
They've all retracted it.
Are they?
But it doesn't really mean much, to be honest.
Well, no, definitely. What we got there? Yeah, no. So that's your favourite content, mate. That's good to hear.
It's all the same to me, though, really, because there's been no movies out this year. Really, it's all the same, really, at the moment.
Oh, fair enough. Do you do a lot of streaming on your channel? Do you stream content ever?
Should I divulge into this? I used to stream with a very, very big Australian YouTuber and American YouTuber and an English YouTuber and another English YouTuber. So I used to we're talking not very big, like this is like 3-4 years ago, around, I don't know, like 150, 200K a few years back. So I used to stream a lot. I used to have an informal podcast with these people who I will not mention. But yeah, I used to stream a lot on there and a bit on Twitch. When Spider-Man PS4 came out, we got affiliate really fast. And I used to get up to, I think, 150 people in the streams playing Spider-Man PS4. But then I stopped doing it, and then my Twitch channel went dead. And that's pretty much it. I don't really stream on the YouTube channel occasionally, but it's pretty much dead. I think with streaming, you got to do it consistently throughout your channel, or else it won't go anywhere. Because I barely get maybe like 100 people if I stream, and for a channel of my size, that's pretty bad. It should be more like 5,000 people, but it just doesn't work for me streaming.
No, that's fair enough. That is. Would you ever consider like doing a podcast again? Do you do any podcasts? Do you go on any other podcasts?
Yeah. I've got a podcast which is kind of out there. It's called The Switcher Boys. I don't know if it's out there yet, but yeah, there is a podcast in the works, and I am having my own podcast soon, and got some pretty big people lined up already to be on it. But I'm not sure if it's going to be YouTube or if it's going to be based on actual podcasting platforms. But yeah, that's something that is in the works for sure.
Some big news there, exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we have got an exclusive as well. Actually, if you want the exclusive,
do you want
the exclusive?
What's it to do with?
Just something to do with YouTube.
You can, yeah, if you'd like to.
But it's more of a tease because I'm never going to actually admit. So I have a second channel that no one knows about, and I'm never going to publicly say. Obviously, I'm on the channel. I'm physically on camera. It's a second channel that I've made. I've posted a video but I'm never actually going to talk about that channel. It's just a channel that I've got that I make videos on, but you won't find it it's got no affiliation with Warstu at all. You won't find it at all, even if you look for it. So that's the exclusive. If you can find it, that is.
Oh, that's fair enough. Give someone something people to do.
We've close to 500 subscribers already on this channel, but that's what I'm saying.
Well done.
I'm not telling anyone, like even people I will know in real life. I'm not telling anyone what it is. I might tease what it's about, but
is it a project to see if you can do it without your brand attached to it, grow a channel without the brand, and people knowing who you are? Is it a little project to see if you can do that?
It's more for jokes, but yeah, kind of. I'm applying everything I've learned on this channel and the other channel, the Injustice War Stew, the backup channel, and just to grow a random channel, but it's got absolutely nothing to do with anything. You wouldn't even see it coming. If you come across it, you'll be like, "Yo, what the hell is going on here?" It's so random, but it's not. If you know me properly, like kind of thing. It's just.
No, it's good to try something different, definitely. It seems like you're doing well. Welcome, Dragon Wolf. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, Mr. Chushi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, obviously, we're going to talk about some YouTube. Now, in your YouTube has changed over the years, and there's a lot of when you make a video, you got to get your description right, you got to get your tags right, your thumbnail.
Do you
Now,
know?
recently, YouTube's changed, and tags, from what I gather, whether you know or not, do tags mean anything anymore?
I mean, I was talking to YouTube.
What's your best advice? You know,
I was talking to YouTube about this.
yeah.
Because there's like levels of like contacts in YouTube, and it's kind of a bit condescending because it's all right me saying I uploaded the video the other day with no tags in and it hit 55,000 views and I didn't realize there was no tags in the video for like 3-4 days, but I'm already established in the kind of SEO and algorithm, so to speak, on certain subjects. So I posted a video with no tags. I didn't know about it, and it did pretty well for me. But apparently now, I don't know if it's on everyone's channel, but apparently when you upload a video, it will scan the whole video and kind of tag the video for you in ways.
Oh,
but I would still say you should tag and description and title a video, but I wouldn't focus on that at all.
Okay, yeah, no, that's it's interesting because I obviously still do the tagging as well, because I'm not like established like yourself. You know, you got 97,000 subs, so if they all see it,
nah, but that's
so,
not the case because 85% of my views come from non-subscribers. So it's not, the subscribers don't really do much, if I'm honest.
So so from your analytics, are you getting a lot of viewers from people searching in the search results, the keywords?
Yeah, literally, yeah, like 82% of my views in the last month came from non-subscribers.
That's very interesting, that is.
So what, like 750,000 views, right? So 82% of that came from like non-subscribers. But your subscribers are still important for the first hour. So subscribers are important, but even on every channel, like unless you're like, I don't know, 1 million plus, I presume most of your views are coming from random people. I expect most YouTubers would agree with that statement. Like if you're being pushed out on YouTube, your views shouldn't come from subs. It should come from random people. It's always been the way on YouTube, as far as I know.
Yeah, no, that's good to hear because, like, even like, you see, here's the thing: it's like when I look at my channel analytics for this podcast, I get impressions, and sometimes these impressions are nearly 1,500 to 2,000. But I'd wish them people click on it. You know, I'd get great views.
I mean, yeah, I'm the same. Like my impressions this month is something like 5 million, but then the actual views. But then the actual views is only like 750,000. It's the click-through rate. It's like how many people are actually clicking into it. Like
I've been working on thumbnails to try and, you know, make them better, to see them, make them more attractive, you know. And I am getting more of a click-through rate, but on my channel, the subscriber rate is about 89% subscriber rate for the podcast.
But that's good,
you know.
That's very good when you're I hate to say this, when you're a smaller channel, getting views from your subscribers is good at that level.
Yeah, most definitely. I have quite a good fan base. A lot of them have turned up tonight. Yeah, I'd thank you for all that. Thank you for all stopping by, because now there's another podcast currently on now, gaming one, but this is more content creation. This is obviously.
But there is a big thing on YouTube that a lot of people don't realize, and when they think about it, it's like, wow. So when you get your quality of your videos to a certain point, you either have to hold it at that quality or improve it. But if you keep improving it, how can you keep improving your videos? So like on the big vlog channels, some of the crazy shit they do is so crazy that they don't post very often because they can't up that video. So that's why my edits aren't amazing, because I want them to be a level that they're always the same. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
like if you're gonna edit a video very good, every video needs to be just as good, if not better. That's why my edits are so bad, is because I know I can maintain that basic edit and I don't have any expectation for me to edit better than I do, because I can edit like 10 times better than what I do on everything. I just don't, because I don't want to set the expectation too high. But that's the problem on YouTube. Like some videos that they're mad, and then you watch the next video, it's like, oh, that's not as good as the last one. So I think it's better just to keep like your edits at the same level, because then you could be spending like 20 hours on one video, and then you post it and it flops, and then what do you do for the next video? You just spent 25 hours on it.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah.
But I was watching I was watching Jack Mate's podcast. Jack Mate's a really big big YouTuber. He's quite big in the podcast scene now. He's like top 5 in the UK.
Really? What alongside True Geordie?
No, he's currently above True Geordie. Joe Rogan's number 1. I think he's number 3 at the moment. I don't know if it's World or UK. He posted it, but they were talking about expectations.
No,
for video
True Geordie's massive. I mean, massive.
No, in terms of podcast, Jack Mate is higher in the ranking than he is. This is by, I think it's Spotify or Apple, but yeah, they were talking about like these are big YouTubers talking about editing quality, about you get to a certain point and it's too high and you can't maintain it, so you have to drop down and people get annoyed. So I think you got to keep your expectations the same when it comes to what level you can produce regularly, because the biggest problem I think people have is the content isn't good enough, or they're not consistent enough, because anyone can do what I do. I'm not really doing anything good, but it's consistency and keeping it at a half decent level.
Yeah, well, that's what I've obviously heard over the years of people, is consistency is key, and content, obviously. And you're doing a very good job explaining a lot of YouTube. Do you deal in YouTube sponsorships? You involved in that side of the YouTube?
Just for context, right? So you guys think I'm not talking shit. I've literally had multiple phone calls on the phone with YouTube themselves. I've spoke to YouTube on the phone multiple times, and they've told me certain things. What do you mean specifically by YouTube sponsorships?
Whether you have YouTube and they say, you have to make a video and you have to put, this is a paid sponsorship video. Do you have any of them? Where you have to clarify that the video is sponsored.
Yeah, I've worked with Raid Shadow Legends, which is like, if you get if you get like, that was well, I'm not gonna say it was pretty good money.
You don't have to mention money.
Raid Shadow Legends, right? It's like the meme on YouTube. If you get a brand deal with like Raid Shadow Legends, you've pretty much made it. Really? Yeah, I've worked with a bunch of people, but I like, a lot of YouTubers have managers and stuff, but they just screw you over for money, generally, from what I've been told. We've worked with Disney Shop UK, but that was kind of on Instagram. That's a completely different ball game. That was the biggest brand deal. I've worked with BenQ a few times, like on like, they sent me out a 4K monitor, ultra 4K projector. I've worked with Merchoid. I've worked with Warner Bros, DC. I've worked Ridge Wallets. Yeah, I've had a bunch of sponsorship deals. And generally, it's kind of like you're in a negotiation with them. It's like they say, like, what's your set price? They have like a spec, and it's a case of agreeing what you will do and what they will give you back, so to speak. I turn down more than I actually accept, because there's a lot of shit that I get offered, so to speak.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, if you've been offered a lot of deals,
Raid Shadow Legend, that was so funny working with them. But they've always got this, like, for me, they've always got this thing I hate, which is like 30 days. If it's a payment deal, 30 days before you get paid. It's so annoying.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually know you've been sponsored by them. Have you ever been given any, like, not exactly paid? Have you ever been given any gifts by tech companies to you've got to make a video and you can have it for free? Have you had any deals like that?
Yeah, more like, it's probably like 50 like money, 50 will give you something. The BenQ stuff, that was all kind of like, that was kind of like promote this thing and then we'll give you this monitor kind of thing. But to be fair, what is it? It's like a £900 monitor in the UK. So, and then the projector was nearly worth £2,000. So to be fair, it actually is worth it for what you're doing. But yeah, I get a lot of them ones. I prefer obviously the money payments because free products are cool, but I get like, you know, I got sent a Mandalorian box the other day at Disney, but I get sent a lot of boxes, to be honest. But yeah, money payments are always better than kind of items because items just clog your place up after a while, I guess.
Almost definitely. So would you say you're more of a, I know you're a YouTuber, but now you've got into the world of Instagram and you're on, do you want to explain how, because you got over 10,000, I could be wrong, 10,000 followers on Instagram. Would you say you're in that Instagram world as well? I know you're not in the millions of followers, but you've got quite a big following on there.
Instagram's weird, right? I think I've got 20,000, right? Go back like 2017. The problem is Facebook bought Instagram, and now they've taken away the organic content. So now on Instagram, I used to be able to pull 5,000 to 10,000 likes on a post quite easy, and now I can barely pull 1,000. So yeah, it's really weird because brand deals work the exact same on Instagram, but they want to look at your engagement more, like your insights more than say they do on YouTube. Yeah, it's just off the back of YouTube pretty much, really. It's yeah, that's pretty much it. What else? Yeah, I mean, I've had brand deals on Instagram as well. Actually, bigger paying brand deals, to be honest.
I have a question for you. Did you get were you one of the lucky Instagrammers that got sent a PS5 or an Xbox Series X?
Never call me an Instagrammer.
That was a joke. Sorry.
Although I do class myself a professional Instagrammer. No, okay, let's go down memory lane. So this annoys people, but generally speaking, 90% of video games I can get them early. Like I'm currently playing Immortals Phoenix Rising, which comes out on Thursday. Pretty cool game. Best game Ubisoft's launched this year. I got a Valhalla free. Square Enix sent me a free. They sent me loads of free stuff, to be fair. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Basically what happens is I'm not a gaming YouTuber, but I can kind of pull into that field. No, basically I was too late on the Xbox. Had I emailed them a week earlier, they pretty much would have given me one. And PlayStation, I was too late. Because I'm a tiny creator and I'm not in that field. I had to contact them and I was too late contacting them pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what Microsoft. Okay, I'm allowed to say it because there's no NDA. Yeah, that's pretty much what Microsoft UK said to me. I was too late.
Okay,
because I've seen YouTubers with like 1,000 subscribers get free Xboxes, which I get it, but it doesn't make much sense to me. Raid Shadow Legends.
No, it's fair enough. It's interesting insight. No, definitely. I just thought I'd ask you because Xbox UK seems to be doing it differently to Xbox America. Xbox America, it seemed to be a lot of the bigger guys, and in the UK, it was anywhere from the smaller guys to the bigger guys. Got one,
yeah, but you're not taking in the demographic size. America's like 300 million, UK is like 70 million, so it's a much smaller place. But yeah, I get what you mean. It does seem a lot easier to get an Xbox from Microsoft in the UK than it does in America. But I'm not overly fussed, to be honest.
No, fair enough.
Until God of War PS5 comes out. Unfable.
Hopefully you can get older one by then. Hopefully. Also, welcome Matt Barnes. Thanks for stopping by. So, have you got the chat? There's been a lot of questions. Do you want to ask some questions in the chat? You've been getting horrendous questions, and I'm sorry for ignoring them. Would you like to pose your questions in chat if you got any? For Warstu, obviously, as long as they're related to the topics we're talking about, content creation or movies or anything. There has been some. I've just, because we're so busy talking.
No, I just missed them. I try to be transparent. There's a lot of fake YouTubers. I try to be as transparent as I can without giving away too much. But like, there's not really many secrets. But a lot of YouTubers hide a lot of stuff, and I don't get why, because it is what it is.
Yeah, because I was watching True Geordie, and he said and it weren't you, Geordie. It was someone that was. It was Ninja. Ninja was on there, and Ninja called a lot of the YouTubers fake. He
Yeah.
said that he's seen obviously the Paul brothers,
Yeah.
and he said all their videos. He says they're all like real buzzing crazy, but he says it's only when the camera's on they switch off. He says,
yeah, but
you know,
no, it's more of a personality. I get what they mean.
yeah,
It's more of their online personality.
that's
But
probably
I'm
it.
pretty sure the Paul brothers are pretty mental in real life as well.
Yeah,
I
probably
mean,
are.
Jake Paul just called out Conor McGregor, so he's got to be
Really?
pretty mental to call him out.
It's all about the money and the fighting.
And that will probably happen in about a few years' time. I guarantee that will happen.
Mishuku's got a question for you. He says, why doesn't the X-Men get much love on the gaming side? You know, games-wise. Why do you think that is?
Much love. They are in a. They're in there. What was it? I get what you mean. They were in that. What is it called? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. They were in that quite a bit. I don't know because they're quite popular. I don't know. I don't know who owns the IP in the sense of the video games. I don't know. There was the Deadpool game, which had like, I mean, Deadpool's technically a mutant in a way. I don't really know why. I think superhero genre in video games is pretty hard to do. Seeing as Marvel Avengers, as much as I like it, it didn't really financially, it didn't do great. So I think the superhero genre when it comes to video games is a bit hard to do outside of Spider-Man at the moment. And Batman.
Fair enough. And Dragon Wolf, one of the moderators here, he said, what's your favourite TV show from recent years and what would you like to see?
Favorite TV show? Oh my god, this is gonna go across bad. Gossip Girl.
Oh, okay, fair enough. At least you're honest.
And Dexter, but Dexter's coming back. They're bringing Dexter back for another season, which is pretty cool.
That's good to hear. I mean, thinking of TV shows now, you actually made national newspapers in England, didn't you?
Yeah, on the daily. Yeah, it seems they yeah. I mean, no, it's like I get to watch Netflix movies early and stuff. And
try to tell them a story.
I guess
you can use your quotes as the headlines.
Yeah, but that's for a lot of things. That's for Umbrella Academy. That like Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Spider-Man Far From Home. A lot like basically when you get a screener and you tweet something out, like the Daily Mail, the Telegraph, the Sun, Men's Health, literally every publication in the world you can think of was quoting me for saying that the fighting in Witcher season 1 was better than Game of Thrones, which I believe it was, but none of these publications actually emailed me to verify the story.
No, they didn't. No, I don't.
Even none of them actually. I mean, I did reach out to one of them because I wasn't happy with how they worded it, and also they didn't link to my page. And I was like, well, I said either you remove it or you add my link. And it's like it's annoying because it's like this.
Did they actually add your link or not?
Yeah, they did add my link. It won't make much difference, but if they're going to take a quote, they should actually link who you are.
Well, exactly
down below. And this is like I've been on the Daily Mail no end of times online. It doesn't really benefit you, to be honest.
Right, you'd think it would really,
Nah, because when you read it, you don't really want to click on who the people are, to be honest. But then again, I've been scrutinized now, and I've been called out indirectly from so many websites. It's ridiculous. It's so funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, some people. The thing is, it's like because you're obviously in that genre, and you kind of, although you probably don't think you're big, to a lot of people you are, and obviously a lot of people you obviously get a lot of jealousy. Now, do you get a lot of hate in your comments, and have you had to block, keywords because you can block keywords in your chat? Have you had a lot of hate in the past?
Yeah, I've got
videos.
So many people blocked on Instagram and Twitter, and so many people blocked on YouTube. I've got like 10,000 spam comments on the channel and probably 15,000 junk or whatever.
Wow.
Like, I just don't even look at it.
God. So have you got like certain keywords blocked?
Nope. Yeah, most swear words, I guess. But YouTube does that automatically now anyway.
Oh, that's good to hear. And I just wondered because obviously they say it comes with the territory when you get a bit bigger.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to go into
No,
the hate.
no, we're not
It's
going into
more
that.
like I've technically got a stalker, a YouTube stalker, but that's something for a different story.
Yeah, no,
Like,
let's not get
actually,
into
big
that.
YouTuber stalks me.
Because he could be listening.
He probably
You
is,
never know.
to be fair.
But no, definitely, yeah. Have you got any more questions in the chat? Just wondered. No. So, if you were to give anyone advice on starting up YouTube or, well, yeah, YouTube, basic content creation, what would you tell them to do?
What would I tell them to do?
Yeah, as in advice, or do it or don't do it, or invest in and research, like market research and everything first, or what would be your words of advice?
Words of advice. They need to monitor. Well, essentially, whatever you're going to do, you need to look at the top people in that market, that niche, and do it better than them. I'm not saying copy them, but do it better than them.
Okay.
And obviously, you know, the saying is just put it out is all right. But if you're going on YouTube just to have fun, it's cool. But some people start YouTube and they want it to be their career. So it's like, it depends. If you want it to be your career, then you got to you got to have a plan. It can't be random. But if it's just a hobby, then literally just start posting content you like making. It's different.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, you probably hear about it all the time. Basically, a lot of kids think that they could see like the Sharer Brothers on TV. They're very big. My kids watch them. They see, well, probably not them. They're big time, but they see a lot of their favorite Fortnite YouTubers and think, "Oh, I'm going to do that," and then they think they're going to be like a post a video with no audio over it and think they could be like an overnight sensation overnight.
Yeah, but they could be.
Yeah, they could be, but they don't. A lot of them don't realise the realities, do they, of it?
No, but they very well could be. It's just how it goes, I guess. Like some people there's some channels that post less than 5 videos, and you look, and they've got like 4 million followers. So
I know, it's incredible, that is.
I think too many people try to emulate what other people have done in a way, and it's hard not to, because if you're a gaming channel, you're going to copy another gaming channel without even knowing you're doing it. If you've got a channel like me, you're going to copy me in a way without even knowing you're doing it. But you're not copying me. You could be copying my style without even ever watching me, or without even ever knowing who I am.
Yeah,
like if you scream on a live stream, technically you'd be copying Ninja or something, even if you don't know who he is. But I guess you're going to copy someone's style without even knowing you're doing it, which is why it's better not to watch anyone. I guess it all depends. There's loads of different routes you can go. So like I say, if it's a hobby that you want to turn into a job, then it's probably better to do it that way rather than being focused on, getting to 100k subscribers in under a year, which loads of people seem to do, which is cool for them. But some people, it takes them a while. Some people
have that as a goal. I mean, from zero. I mean, you're pretty much.
I know someone that did it. It's very possible.
It is.
You just got to get lucky on one video, and then boom, you're away.
Yeah, I have been told this, that if one video goes viral, that you can literally have a few thousand subs. Some people have 1,000. Some people have 1,000 subscribers just sub straight away.
Well, yeah, you can grow so fast, and there are so many things you can do in order to grow faster. But it's pointless me saying, because it doesn't work for everyone. Everyone's different, and obviously the niche you're in might be saturated. You might be making a channel on how to fix like Xbox controllers. Like, you're not going to get 1 million subscribers for fixing Xbox controllers. Like, your niche has to be, your kind of subject has to be realistic, kind of. But then if you want to start a gaming channel, that's already saturated, so you're going to be struggling unless you do it completely different to everyone else.
Oh no, most definitely see what you're saying. Like Michael Maguire's just saying, do your own thing and become a personality. Give it a go.
Yeah, that's definitely the best way to become big in any social media game, is build the personality. if the personality grows, everything else comes with it. That's why, like, you see all these. I hate using this expression. That's why you see all these like Love Island people. Somehow they can grow big Instagram, big YouTube, big Twitter. They can grow big on everything because they're just liked. Like, just some people are just liked for who they are. It's just mad. Like, some of them have huge YouTube channels for no reason, and it's like, great. And it's like, yeah, that's actually a really good point what he said. Yeah, that's pretty sums up what you got to do on YouTube, I guess, and Instagram, on everything, really.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, that is. I've got to stop saying definitely. I just noticed I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, other people have commented in the midweek gaming before.
Yes, I know. I've just noticed it myself. No, thanks for coming on. It's been very informative. It has, and I hope people have learned something. Really, I mean, obviously, you have to research what you're doing. There's plenty of videos on. There's plenty of channels out there that shows you what to do, but there's a lot of them you watch, right, and they claim to, get to 1,000 subs, and a lot of them don't give out substantial content. You watch hours of content, you never get note out of it.
Well, I still believe that you can grow big on an iPhone, because if you've got a new iPhone, you can do 4K 60 on it, right? So if you want a vlog channel, every new phone is 4K. You don't even need to upload in 4K, because most people on YouTube only have it on 1080 anyway on their mobile phones, most likely, or like 1440p. But you can grow a massive YouTube channel off your mobile phone. I think I got to 10,000 subscribers just off my phone. And I still believe you could very well do it if you had like a vlog channel or a review channel or something. I still believe you can grow on your phone. There's so many channels I know that started on their phone, and you can still do it now. I mean, a phone is just as good as any like budget camera, really. But it depends. Some people don't like coming on camera. Like my channel, I used to come on camera all the time, but now I just hide behind a camera. I hide behind a microphone. But realistically, anyone can do it if they just put a bit of effort in, and if it works. But then again, sometimes it doesn't work, so you need to keep changing what you're trying if it's not working. But if you're just doing it for fun, it's complete. I still do it for fun now. Realistically, I've not really changed anything. I mean, just the editing's got a bit better, I guess, over the years. That's about it, really.
Yeah, no, it's really good advice. What you do say, you are right in everything you've said. To be honest, because you know more than I do, because you're bigger in the game. I just do podcasts where I talk to people. I do. People seem to like it. Thank you for coming on there, Warstu. Anyway, I do appreciate it. I do. You tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, but I've got a question for Stubz.
Okay. Yeah.
Why don't you make actual videos? Because you've made some. Your channel would grow. I think if you started making, I don't know, 1-2 videos a week, I think your channel would grow a lot more. So why don't you actually make videos as well?
I do need to. You're right. I need
to work
out what to make, because a lot of the videos in this, I'm not being nasty, in the gaming community, a lot of them, when they release, a lot of them are samey. They're all kind of the same. So I've got to try and find a different angle to do podcast and to do the content on. I don't want to bring weekly videos out where they're all. I want to be a little bit different. So I am working on some ideas.
But what is Stubz Gaming? Because it's just podcasting, isn't it? But like, I think with a name like that, you need to be doing gaming videos as well, more than just podcasting.
You are right. Dealer Gaming also told me this as well.
You would because podcasts are cool, but you've kind of got to have other videos to grow as well, because podcast videos tend to be longer form, whereas on YouTube, I think most people, I don't know, kick out probably 10 minutes in or something on most videos. That's why most YouTubers try and hit the 10-minute mark, that and the revenue. But I think you could get to 1,000 subscribers so much faster if you did videos on
I reckon I will.
Whatever you play, like PS5 or Xbox or PC, or like if you actually did videos, because you seem well informed about everything, and you probably know more than the average person. You should just try and post some videos.
Yeah, I'll try and do it more. I just got to find a different angle because not all the videos are the same. I just got to find a different spin on it. I have, because I can do them. I've just got to improve them.
I've seen you've done some videos. I've seen you've done some videos, and the editing was decent. Like,
yeah, you use Sony Vegas Pro 17.
Yeah, I mean, that's better. I mean, Xbox Series X will dominate the Series. I mean, the editing on that video, that was pretty good. So you know how to edit. And yeah, I see you've done some reviews on here, but this is like 1 year ago.
Yeah, it's a bit late. It's late.
Gears 5 1 year ago. So
yeah. What's funny is though, that Fractured Minds review you can see on there. I put that onto BG4G Hub's channel, and that video has got 2,500 something views. Believe it or not.
So yeah, maybe Stubz Gaming should actually apply some of the knowledge he knows to see what would it make a difference if he starts making some videos in between.
I reckon I will try and bring out at least one a week, because I was up to a point making one a week. Oh well, I was trying to do one, and I broke my knee. But now I'm in a better place. I can actually do videos. Obviously, I'm not walking yet, but I will be soon. I told you before you came on the show what happened, etc.
Yeah. Sorry to hear about that.
It's all right. It's just life. It happens. But you know, at the end of the day, I will crack on with it and make some videos because they got quite good views on them. You know, for the channel, they did. I just get a bit of stick sometimes because of the titles I choose. You know.
Oh right, yeah.
You know,
what Xbox Series would dominate next generation.
Yeah, but you know, it worked, so that's all that matters. But I'll work on the titles. Anyway, thanks for coming on. Can you tell people where they can find you if they want to sub, or if they haven't subbed already?
They probably won't, but yeah, Warstu on YouTube. Warstu G on Twitter. We have a small Twitter page for the size of the channel. Seriously, I don't get it. I don't get Twitter. Like, don't get Twitter. Like, most YouTube channels like 100K have like 10,000 followers on Twitter. I've got no followers on Twitter. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. And then Warstu, and then Warstu G on Twitter, and then Warstu on Instagram, and then Warstu on Twitch, and then Warstu on Facebook page. And then DC Marvel United Warstu on the Facebook group.
Thanks for that, Warstu. I mean, some of his links, his YouTube link and his Twitter link are in the description, but I didn't get all them links in there. But by the sounds of it, if you type Warstu in, he will come up.
Yeah, I'll come from famous birthdays. Whoa. That was a joke.
What was it?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I've never looked. Probably not.
It's definitely. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate everyone stopping by and stopping in to check out this content creation podcast. As you can see, the podcast is going forward into the content creation field and speaking more about in depth and how and advice and tips and that. Did go into a bit about it. You know, I hope some people learned something. People got something out of it anyway. And we will be back soon. Right. Thank you all. And I'll see you all soon.
Wait 1 second.
Okay. Yeah.
That last comment is pretty interesting. Do you not think?
Okay. Well, Stu, I have never checked your content, but your view on YouTube is different than I heard from most people interested.
I'm interested to see what he means by that. Is he still here?
Yeah, is he? Well, is he on about what you said on Midweek Gaming?
I don't know. Or is he on about what I've said right now?
Yeah, you don't talk about content creation on YouTube.
On here?
I don't know. I'll DM him anyway. Find out.
Interesting comment.
I will. I'll find out for you. I will.
Oh, Lee Murray King's still here.
You are on me.
I mean, that's not polished content. Oh, interesting. I mean, it's still polished. It's still somewhat decent. I just don't spend a long time editing. That's what I meant by it.
Oh, most definitely. You still do good content anyway.
And I don't script any videos. Like every video I do is literally freestyle. That's something to say.
Raw.
Actually, that I freestyle every video. There's no script for anything. It's so if I had to go on live TV, I could just freestyle it. Like I got interviewed the other day for a certain thing in the middle of the street, but it didn't make the segment on BBC.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. In the middle of the high street the other day, a news presenter, I think it was ITV or BBC, they asked me how is what affected life, and they didn't use my segment on TV.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's good to hear. No, Masuku says that feels for many easy to listen to. Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, anyway, thanks for coming on. Have you got anything else to say?
Warstu likes to talk to Warstu likes to think of himself in third person. Yes, dude, I do. No, nothing else. I mean, like if people reach out to me and want like advice and stuff I get people asking me on Instagram every day. I mean, I do reply to people, but there's only so much you can actually say. But yeah, I do try and help a bunch of people sometimes. If anyone wants to ask me specific questions.
That's good to know. That's good to know. So anyway, let's end this show, and I'll thank you again for coming on.
Do you get recognised in the street?
You won't. Very funny.
I did in a gym once, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, anyway, we'll wrap this up now.
Right, and thanks for coming on, Warstu, and we will see you all soon for the next Stubzcast.
Catch you in another video. Catch you later.